Happy birthday.
Yeah, the moment they turn 18, you want to send a singing telegram to their home. Well, happy birthday, Sarah. You've grown into such an impressive woman.
Yeah. I got you this Sibian as a graduation present. Can I drop it off?
Yeah, sorry. I ordered them on Amazon. They accidentally sent me a couple extra. Figured you might as well get some use out of it. Elder should call in for how do I play audio in the Baltimore studio.
Yeah.
That was disrespectful.
He's back in the minors, and he's getting thrown at behind his legs in the fourth inning by former big leaguer Willie Peralta. And want to know why he's getting thrown at? Because it's been a long series between these two teams, and PCA's been dominating. Home run on Tuesday. Then he tricks them with the wind. Practicing for Chicago, just throws it up in the wind. Find that, you fool. Can't. Wednesday, boom. How you like me now? Double off the wall rocket. Also Wednesday, single up the middle. Watch out, ump. Thursday, breaking ball. Okay, I'll put that in the gap. You hustle it down. I'll beat you. Hustle double. The helmet falls off. The style points. Wow. Also Thursday, later in the game, throws that one into the breeze. Finds himself a jet stream. Homer.
Yeah.
Okay, Friday. First inning. That one drops in. Another hustle double. Helmet pops off. Kicks it up in the air. Style points.
Yeah, my boy. It's great. What's up,
next
dude?
At bat on Friday.
Yo,
We got to hit this guy behind his head. Oh, Joe Madden's there. He's upset. Hey, what are you doing? That's not good. This guy's like, oh, whoa, over his head, behind his back, kick him out of the game. And then the coach comes out, and he's got an active tongue. You see that tongue? I can't read his lips because his tongue moves. That's just an active tongue. I'd love to hear his voice when he's yelling. Look at that tongue movement. Come on, I know you want me to read his lips, so I can't do it. The tongue is...
Sounds fire, bro.
Like a frog.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Honey hot.
Blah, 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 blah. You're out of here. Keep your tongue in your mouth, coach. Blah. PCA's just looking. He's like, okay. He's yelling. I was trying to read his lips. Couldn't do it. Tongue was making me laugh. Little point.
Yo, what's up, Sean?
Huh. You know? And then the announcer gets involved, and it's awesome. Listen to this.
I hope Pete hits this next baseball 5,000 feet. And I hope he takes 5,000 minutes to walk around the bases.
As a broadcaster, you know he's lying about the second part. They don't like long games. They want to get in and out. Oh, you're warned, and you're warned, and you're warned. Everyone's warned because we don't want this to get out of hand.
Appreciate you, boys.
Can't have the tongue out here again. Next pitch, 5,000 feet. Spikes the bat. Spikes the bat. Into the water, maybe? Ooh. And then, yeah, he's going to slow trot. Why not? So a little toe tapping. Oh, what up? Why are you so mad? Hits himself in the head. You wanted to hit me? Hit myself. Yeah? You guys wanted to hit me. Tongue out. Oh, shit. It's just like kind of a tongue out. Is that in honor of the coach here?
Cheers.
Going tongue out? I love that. I love that. That's camaraderie. That's awesome. Bat boy, what up? Yep. Try to hit me in the head. Nuh-uh. Hit a homer on your butts. Announcer?
That was so sick. That was awesome. Take that, Willie Peralta.
And it didn't end there because later on Friday, 0-2 pitch against Peralta again, I think. And he's on second. Oh, get out of here. You guys got nothing. Sorry, time. Okay, later on Friday, a 2-2, another two-strike.
That kid's going to be something
Throws
special.
it over the second baseman. That's another RBI. That's another hit for PCA. Oh, it's a double. Were you guys sleeping? Are you guys dumb? Are you not paying attention?
That kid's going to be something special.
Jeez,
Man.
Saturday, bunts on their butts. just bunts for a base hit, can't get me. I got skills in so many ways.
Yo, Sean,
You
do your
guys
thing, bro.
stink. Then Saturday again, throws that one in for a single. He just toasted him. Kind of deserved to get hit. He's too good. What else are you going to do? Just get hit all day. Got to throw at him. It's baseball, baby. I got a ton of requests to do this. Bases loaded, Illinois, Iowa, 2-run game, bottom of the 10th inning, fouled straight back. This is it's a hard one.
Great on that.
That's difficult to digest. We're just battling up there. It's put in play. They go to turn 2. They get the out at second. They go to first. He's safe. They don't come up with it. But they were all pointing. They're all pointing. What are they pointing at? What could they possibly be pointing at? And this guy says, did he pass second? Did he pass second? Did he pass second? That's not the rule in college. He doesn't know that. Seems like no one fully knows. The coach of Iowa is just like, what is going on? Okay. All right. You want to review it? He's like, yes, dude. If whatever you called results in not safe at first, I would like to review it. Umpires get together. They're like, what did you have? What did you have? Should we go review it? And the umpire tells camera crew, like, hey, we're going to review it because we called interference on the base path, and the runner at first would be out. And this is the runner that got the third. His name's Cop, and he's looking around like, what? What did they say? She's trying to figure out. He's trying to figure out, like, what did they call? How could they have called that? The coach is looking around. What do you think? What happened? So he's out.
Dumbass.
But watch this
His name is
umpire.
funny as fuck.
When he sees him slide past, he says, no, interference. And this is very hard to digest because from this angle, you can see he never touched the kid throwing the ball. Never touched the kid throwing the ball from that angle. And from this angle, you can see that the umpire notices that he slides past second, immediately puts his hands up to call interference, doesn't call him out. What's really hard to accept is that in college, he doesn't have to touch the fielder for it to be interference. I don't know why that's the rule.
That's kind of gay.
But that is the rule.
Yo,
he doesn't have to touch him.
Jake,
in
what's
college, they're not allowed
My
to
nigga,
slide
what's
to
up?
the left or right of the bag at all. They have to slide right in a straight line over the bag. So they're saying that he slid to the left of the bag. To me, I don't know how narrow it is. It can't be as narrow as the bag. It has to be like the baseline to first base with, right here.
Chilling. I was going to
And
go and try and get the
it
20 bomb
seems like
badge,
he's there to me. We don't ever get
for
an angle
Apex,
of it.
But I don't know.
But that's the
It's
rule.
not feeling it.
The rule is he doesn't have to interfere with the throw. Again, so it
not
sucks that
feeling it.
umpires just have to call the games without using, common sense because that's the whole gig. And it sucks
Bro,
the
this is the
rule
best
says
meme I've
that
seen in a
even
long
if he
time.
doesn't
Check out
touch this
this meme
player,
that I
it's
found.
interference. I don't know why they're so adamant they can't do that. It's just were there too many injuries? If we had the view from first base, we could see the slide better. But that's unfortunately the situation. Look at their reaction. Oh my God, what are you talking about? Huh? And he looks at his coaches, and coach's like, don't worry. Don't worry, it's going to get overturned. Don't worry about it. That'll get overturned. He's like, he's throwing to turn it, and he's running at him, and he's throwing it. And if he gets in the way, and he's like, after review, the call, he actually starts saying the call stands, and then he goes, after review, the call
the
stand.
Hong Kong
You can see him
servers
go,
are full of bots, for
stand,
sure. I don't
and he
wanna
goes,
get
no,
against
it's
the bots. I
confirmed.
wanna kill people.
It's stand. No, it's
I don't wanna get
confirmed.
against the bots.
So maybe they
I'm
had a
gonna
different
put in
angle that
solid,
confirmed
12-hour
it.
day soon.
Because from the angles we have, you can kind
bro.
of say stands, but it stinks to have to say that. Coach goes crazy. Are you fucking kidding me? That's fucking horse shit. He's fucking safe. That's horse shit. Are you kidding me? What the fuck is that call? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my gosh, what? I'm gonna rip this helmet. What the fuck is that? That is fucking horrible. Heller's mad. I would be too. That's bullshit. Are you fucking kidding me? That is bullshit. Fuck you. You fucking suck. And then the pitcher's got one out to go. Strike one, curveball for strike two. Actually, really nice sequence
Those are
on the
actually
two
really
pitches
nice,
there.
yeah.
They ride the line pretty well. and then strike 3 on the swing. And they hold on to win. Oh, my chest. Yeah.
During a recent episode of First Take, Stephen A was talking about why some people think Jaylen Brown isn't as marketable as he should be, and read a message from his source.
But I want to read to y'all what an NBA source just sent me. He said, Jaylen Brown, it's not so much that he's underrated, it's that he's just not liked because of his, quote, I am better than you attitude. He knows it. It's the same reason he is not as marketable as he should be.
Obviously, the conversation around Jaylen Brown, the most underrated NBA star, did not make an All-NBA team this year, but it should be noted that Stephen A. Perk and Jay Will went on to praise Brown. Stephen has said he didn't agree with what his source was saying, but he said it nonetheless. So Isaiah Thomas clapped back at Stephen A., tweeting the following. He said, I've been a friend, mentor, and advisor to Jaylen Brown since he was a student at UC Berkeley. He's 100% marketable. And before you slander his name, Stephen A. Smith, tell your source to put their name on it or don't speak on it. Let it be known. Let it be known is my favorite catchphrase in the past couple of years.
Sound like a t-shirt.
Let it be known. So Stephen A. responded to Zeke shortly after. He said, I have no idea what you're talking about, Isaiah Thomas. I've been a fan of Jaylen Brown for years, still am. What's unfortunate is that you, who's known me for decades, would choose to go on X, it's Twitter, motherfucker, don't call shit X, to express whatever dissent you feel instead of calling me directly, but I get it. It's a pattern several folks have used, first me recently, suddenly forgetting communication we've always had, so be it. I root for JB always, great dude and player, but the Celtics have to close the deal. Okay, so there's that. But later in the day, Jaylen Brown addressed Stephen A.'s comments as well. Jaylen Brown said,
somebody just says like bitch ass
your source.
shit. Oh, that would have been so funny.
What? Or just that he got a message from a source.
Marketable. It could have been a marketing company. Yeah.
But saying people don't like him,
yeah.
and that's all good.
It could have been a marketing company. That,
but I've heard that before though. What Stephen A. said that like he like some of the antics that he has, like he thinks he's better than. Like I've heard that before, so that's nothing.
So that was Jaylen Brown's response to that video. So Stephen A. responded back to him as well, saying, I was going to do my Stephen A. voice, but, in honor of Bill Walton, I'm going to keep it classy. He said, first off, that's not happening. It's journalism, not revealing sources. Secondly, if you continue to watch the segment, completely disagree with them, as did Kendrick Perkins. The point we were actually discussing is how underappreciated you are and why that may be, which is why I read the quote. I even brought up how socially conscious you are and how that and how that may not be liked, knowing you're a good brother, also that you're a $300 million man and you deserve it, but that doesn't mean naysayers don't get heard. That comes with the territory. Seems like Stephen A. doing a little bit of backpedaling, obviously, there.
Again,
the point is just reading that source. Gil, you can get any source to say anything, but why bring it up in that situation, I guess is the question.
I don't know. I don't know what the topic was.
It wasn't no topic. He made it a topic.
Oh, he just...
Yeah, he made it a topic.
The topic was Jaylen Brown.
When it was
Jaylen Brown, an underrated...
Oh, so it was a topic.
Most underrated star in the NBA.
Okay, so
Stephen A. saying, potentially, but here's why.
That means he had that quote ready to go.
Yeah, he usually knows the topic before he's going to go on there.
So he planned that. That was an onslaught.
So it was, because Gil will be on his phone sometimes.
That was one of these?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a predictable thing with Stephen A.
Off the base.
But the question is he marketable? Does he have any marketing deals? I mean, that's the real question. No one's saying he's sucked or no one, is he marketable? There's some guys that are just not marketable. We don't know why they're not marketable. If he thinks he's better than everybody, well, Westbrook thinks he's better than everybody and he's marketable. Right, he gets a lot of stuff. A lot of guys are arrogant to who they are.
Where's Westbrook being marketed at?
Westbrook?
Fashion, he's in all in fashion.
I'm asking the question. You said he's very marketable. Where is he being marketed?
Fashion.
Where do we see commercials with Westbrook?
Fashion, Jordan brand commercial.
You keep saying fashion.
Fashion, the Jordan brand commercial.
Who?
The Jordan
Where?
brand. Where? He's had a Jordan brand commercial before. Like he's done all types.
But he had one commercial. That doesn't mean you're marketable because you're in a commercial.
Relax.
They need fillers.
In a Jordan brand commercial? You have your own Jordan brand commercial?
Yeah.
People just don't get their own Jordan brand commercial.
Hey man.
What? 2-time MVP? Bro, come on.
Is he marketable?
Stop.
Russell Westbrook, yeah.
All right, so is Jaylen Brown marketable?
No.
Why not?
Huh?
What's the difference between the two? You just made the
2-time MVP, motherfucker.
I didn't say that.
What you mean?
That's what he said.
Oh. I don't think they're the same guy.
No, I said I used the same words that he
What
used.
the fuck do you
Arrogant.
mean?
I said, well, one is arrogant and he's marketable.
So what makes Jaylen Brown arrogant?
I don't know.
So why would we even put it out there?
He put it out there.
He said that.
He didn't say arrogant.
Yes, he did. He said.
He don't be listening, dog.
Bring it back up.
No, he said,
Put it up where he said he's arrogant.
Run the Stephen A. clip again.
Where does it say? Does he
But I
say
want
he's
to
arrogant?
read to y'all what an NBA source just sent me. He
He
said,
just sent it to him.
Jaylen Brown, it's not so much that he's underrated, it's that he's just not liked because of his, quote, I am better than you attitude.
Arrogant.
He knows it. It's the same reason he is not as marketable as he should be.
That's being arrogant.
That's every single NBA
No, it's not.
player in the
Yes.
I'm
No, it's
better
not.
than you.
Yes. Yes.
Westbrook-
No, yes, that's
better.
true.
Westbrook had to.
I'm
become
better
that.
than you.
That's true.
I'm better than you.
Yeah, but that's how you saying it though.
That's how he's saying it.
No, it's how Jalen is saying.
He ain't said nothing.
We don't know. We don't know that.
What do you mean? We listening to him say it.
That means a source.
He
So that
said
means
he's
people around Jalen have
You know
said
what
that
his source
Jaylen
is?
Brown
You know
is
who
a guy
Stephen
who
A.
thinks he know
source
everything.
is? His notepad.
Okay, but what
He put that shit in
what-
his
okay,
notepad
but
and
what
said,
are you-
I'm about to say a source
But what
sent it to me.
are you disagreeing to?
I believe that Jaylen Brown is marketable.
So why isn't he on shit then?
Okay,
He
go
plays for
Maybe
Boston
he don't.
Celtics.
Hey,
And
maybe
he's
he
on
don't.
TV every
He
day.
don't want to be on.
Maybe that might be the reason of this quote. Because they might be trying to give him things and he's like, fuck that, I don't want
That
it.
doesn't make you not marketable.
Yes, it does. That means
No,
you're arrogant.
maybe he's saying his attitude is why people can't work on. We don't know.
Exactly.
But
So
you
why
just
would we
answered.
allude
But
to
you
it?
just said it. Maybe
That's
he
not-
don't want those
Man,
things.
that's a maybe. Well, why would we allude to some shit we don't know? That's the point I'm making with Stephen A. If we don't know, why would you even put it out there like it's true
that's not the-
and you don't know?
Obviously, he does know it's true because it's coming from a source that's by him.
He won't name the source.
I don't have to.
Because it's
I'm
him.
just- I don't have to.
Because the source
I don't
is
have
him.
to. I don't
if
have
I
to.
want to say
I don't
some
have
shit
to.
and
I don't-
say a
I
source
don't have
is
to.
behind
I
it,
don't have to tell
I
you.
can hide
I'm not-
behind the source.
I'm not telling you my fucking.
Can you read it? Can you do it one more? Do it one more time.
I said what I said.
Reveal your
Because
snitches.
this is more about.
Read to y'all what an NBA source just sent me. He said, Jaylen Brown, it's not so much that he's underrated, it's that he's just not liked because of his, quote, I am better than you attitude. He knows it. It's the same reason he is not as marketable as he should be.
Okay. Okay. So since this is an NBA source, meaning most likely those little bullshit NBA commercials that they be trying to do for players, little NBA things, right?
You play the game.
Play the game.
That you have to do.
He probably from Berkeley, very educated dude.
Arrogant.
Too educated for
They're arrogant.
Yeah, too educated for NBA standards, right? So, come on, let's stop. So he's too educated for NBA standards. So these little things jump and do all this. He doesn't play those games. So to them, he might be, I'm too better. He is too better for this NBA shit with the education he has. Getting fucking interns from NASA and shit like that. He is way above the shit that they be trying to do. So that makes sense on both sides. So they might not want to deal with him because how intelligent. Remember, this is the same dude that they said, we don't want to draft him because we don't know if he's going to take basketball serious because of his educational level. This is the same,
Bro, I've heard
this
this.
is the
I've
same
heard this.
fucking
I've heard this
sources
stuff,
that
bro.
didn't want to draft him because he was too smart.
Damn.
So why are we paying attention to what the NBA source says?
That's why no one likes me, because they think I'm
No, it's
arrogant
not.
'cause I'm
No,
intelligent.
Gil,
No,
you
I'm
have-
too
no, I-
intelligent
bro, what you're
for
saying
the
is so true,
stupid
bro, and that's why a
motherfuckers
lot
out
of-
here.
no,
You're
but that's
so
why a lot of guys
stupid.
don't get a lot of things in the NBA.
Renowned
Because I
author,
know you play
actor.
with guys that you can't tell them nothing.
No.
They think they know everything.
But I don't even think about everything. It's
Wow.
No.
But it's that's what I'm saying. So both might be true in a sense. It's true that his educational level, he's gonna look down on these dudes
And you can't
of
do
the
that.
things that they do, right? Like I'm not gonna be in this little commercial. That's dumb. That's not my brand. His brand is way too polished for some of this NBA shit that he does, that they try to do.
And that's
so it's not that he's not marketable, underrated. It's just he has a higher standard for himself, and he is not gonna bend down for the things that y'all are doing. That's all that is.
My question-
So you're talking about somebody who's only gonna deal with certain brands, and these brands is Birkenstock and shit like that. That's him.
A great brand.
No.
Comfortable
but
sandals.
No, I'm just talking about like these are he is I want deals with billion-dollar companies.
Yep.
I'm not gonna do fucking commercials with fucking Taco Bell type shit. Right? I'm not gonna sit here with Papa John's and shit.
PepsiCo is a billion-dollar company.
What I'm saying is he is more of a classier type of dude from the way he dressed, from all of that.
Yeah.
So yes, to him, I'm pretty sure he's like, yeah, I deal with better shit than this shit. Just like Melo. You remember that shit when I think was it Dick Sports or somebody tried to do Melo and Melo was like, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
He don't do dicks.
we got mad that Melo
I
did
got
it.
mad. Yeah.
We got mad that Melo did this cheap commercial when he's like, no, nigga, you only Rolex, Audemars, Protect. And now that's your brand.
And now look at him. Now look at Melo. Melo everywhere right now.
Yeah.
Every commercial he doing.
Modelo?
Carmelo Anthony, yes.
Carmelo Corona?
Yeah.
No, Corona with Eli?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Eli, like, but I'm saying, he went from Dick's Sporting Goods to like doing commercials.
What's wrong with Dick's?
Who's stopping there?
I'm at Dick's, dude. I give me a commercial.
You love Dick's.
Y'all using this word a little bit too
You love
loose.
Dick's, Gil.
A little too loose.
Like he's Tom Brady. Like
He loves Dick's.
You go shop at a store called Dick's.
Like Tom Brady.
He's a Dick's lover.
No, I've never been to Dick's, but I said those are the type of commercials that I'm doing.
Hey, let's go to Dick's and get some.
Like, those are the kind of commercials
You
that I'm
can't go
at.
to Dick's on principle.
Nah, I can't. Yeah, I can't go to Dick's on principle.
I'm not going to Dick's.
But he sees better for himself. That's all.
Wondering
That's how I
why.
look at it.
What?
I'm wondering why you guys would side with the invisible source.
We're not siding with nothing. You're not listening to nothing we're saying.
I just agree.
Let me say my
Nobody's
piece.
wrong though.
I know nobody's wrong.
The invisible source is saying all this stuff to insinuate something. And then a credible source who was also unliked, everyone thought he was arrogant, and probably thought he was not marketable. Isaiah Thomas comes out to vouch for him. 100% marketable. I've known him since college, and I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but you need to cite this source because we need to tackle this because you're attacking my man's character, bro. He's nothing like what you're saying. Whoever your source is, I can back it. I'm Isaiah Thomas.
And?
Let it be known.
I'm Isaiah Thomas, and I'm backing him.
Okay,
Who's your source? Who's your source? Okay, Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, but nobody's
I don't want to hear that marketing
saying he's a
shit.
bad guy.
What is your argument?
I'm saying that's bullshit.
What's hard?
All of it. All of it.
I doubt it.
He's marketable.
It's crazy.
He's likable.
It's crazy that the most.
He's a good kid that made $300 million because he's intelligent.
That's not.
He went to UC Berkeley.
No, he made $300 million.
We're not talking about that.
He's a guy. Everything you said that this source said is false.
We don't. Because of who?
Isaiah Thomas.
You know what type of people go to Cal Berkeley?
Because of Isaiah Thomas.
Brandon.
No. You know how many smart? No, you know what type of smart people go to Cal Berkeley? You know how smart you gotta be. I know he arrogant. I know, just because, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, like,
what's
bro, it is what it is. Arrogance, man. When you walk in the room and you think you just better than everybody.
Damn.
When you have
So
your
I'm
nose
arrogant.
up.
So I'm arrogant.
I don't know. Are you?
No, you're not arrogant.
So I'm arrogant.
No,
I'm arrogant.
No, not at all.
Not arrogant?
Not at all.
Arrogant?
Sometimes.
Is Gilbert arrogant?
Sometimes.
So what do you mean sometimes?
Sometimes it can be.
The fuck is that mean?
Sometimes.
Are you arrogant?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, hell
So
yeah.
you pick and choose when your arrogance cuts on?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So arrogance
I
means
pick and choose.
when
Yeah.
you walk in and you think you're better than people.
Yes.
That's called arrogance.
Hell yeah. Without even knowing
That's the
people.
red for it.
Yeah, that's like somebody.
But we're not
coming
even.
here- That's like
You're
somebody.
saying
That's like somebody coming here and saying.
You're saying that Jaylen Brown
No,
does this.
we're not saying he does that.
So what are we saying?
If you actually listen, because most of the time when we're talking, you already have your mind, you already locked up.
Let's hear it. What are we saying?
We're saying the NBA source, which means this is marketing for the NBA. He probably doesn't want to.
Doesn't mean
you're
it's
not even
marketing
listening.
for the NBA.
Doesn't say you're not even listening.
You're just making shit up.
The guy said it was an NBA source, so he's got to be.
It doesn't mean NBA marketing. It means it could be a fucking ball boy.
Then how do?
Why would a ball
what?
boy? Why would a ball? Bro, that's somebody from the NBA that's like Stephen A. Smith
We
ain't
won't
finna go
ever
on TV.
know, will we?
Just how about this? Let's just say it is.
We will never know who the source
Who
is.
cares about the source?
I do. Isaiah Thomas does. Jaylen
cares?
Brown does.
We're
We
trying
want to know who's talking
Who
crazy
doesn't
about
know?
it.
We're saying if it's an NBA, if it's an NBA source, then it's NBA deals, right? It can't be an outside source that has to do with marketing, like a marketing company said, it's hard to deal with this dude because blah, blah, blah. So we can cut that out because he said NBA source. So we can just use NBA type of things. Yes, there's some things that Jaylen Brown shouldn't do. Just like there's some things that that Curry wouldn't do, that any high level. LeBron James wasn't on NBA type commercials. His brand was too big for that. So if someone said, yeah, LeBron James is kind of arrogant on the things he wants to do for the NBA, so he's not marketable, that would be true. This man is trying to get McDonald's deals, not fucking NBA cares deals. Right? So yes, he would be arrogant for some of the deals that NBA product tries to put you in.
Why would that be arrogance rather than just being a smart businessman? I'm being smart about my brand. I'm not being arrogant.
That's what I said already. I said that.
But you just said he's arrogant.
He's saying he's arrogant. I'm saying why he would be arrogant. Why he would be.
I think he's arrogant, and I don't care. It just is what it is.
I met him. He's a great-ass dude.
I mean, people can be arrogant. That's fine. Be
He's
you.
a great dude.
I understand why they said
Was
that.
Kobe arrogant?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So what the fuck do you mean? So you're marketable. So you can be marketable. So
because I'm smart and I paid attention in school, and your dumb ass was sticking in the
If I went to Cal Berkeley,
and all of a sudden I'm arrogant because you're dumb. How the fuck does that make sense?
But the problem is he's arguing.
You want to be a dummy? That's your choice.
So you're right.
Okay.
So what are you arguing about?
I can't be arrogant because you want to be a dummy.
So what are you arguing about?
He's not arrogant. That's what I'm arguing about.
If I went to Cal Berkeley,
he's not arrogant.
I know damn right. If I went to Cal Berkeley,
he's highly intelligent.
Hold on. What is
he's highly intelligent. He's not arrogant.
Because what we're saying is what is your definition of arrogant then?
I don't think arrogant exists. I think there's confidence.
So then it's pointless.
There's confidence.
Okay.
He's a very confident young man who's business savvy.
Okay.
He understands his brand, and we don't even know if he's turned down deals or none of that. You just go off of this
stop with the Stephen A. Smith. Just stick to the normal topic. I said exactly that. His brand is too big for the NBA stuff. So we're saying the same thing. You're just stuck on what Stephen A.
We don't know what NBA stuff is. We don't know none of that.
We're watching.
He don't even have a word for arrogant. He don't even know what arrogant is. He don't even care. It's just confident. Okay, he's very confident in not doing some of the shit. Okay.
So we asked the chat, is Jaylen Brown marketable? Nearly 3,000 voters, 63% said yes.
Yes.
Let's move on to mostly fans.
Yes.
The chat
We've been saying you just fucking you're sitting here in loop it. Yes, he's marketable.
So y'all been saying this whole time that he is marketable.
Yes.
He's just arrogant.
You just arguing because Stephen A. Smith said something.
So we can't run the tape back that these guys have sat here and said that Jaylen Brown is marketable the whole time?
Yes.
That's what y'all been saying?
Yes.
Oh my God.
You just haven't been listening the whole time. I started off as Westbrook marketable, right? You said yes. Okay. So if he's marketable, then he's marketable. He's arrogant and he gets markets. I mentioned Kobe. He's arrogant. He's marketable. So yes, I went to the Instagram, not even Instagram. I looked at, so you can see what it's on, right? Picture. Fashionable, yes, marketable type of dude, right? Yeah. This is the type of dude that won't do NBA stuff though. So, right, he's a marketable dude, yes.
So
I don't think he's.
That's why I said NBA cares type of stuff. No one wants to do that. That's for the low-level guys who's trying to be part of the NBA shit, right? The local dealer shit. You know what I mean?
The local deals in Boston, he probably turning down. That's where it's coming from.
Yes,
it's coming from all that. He don't want to do the Dunkin' Donuts.
He's marketable. He just has a higher standard.
I'm not doing
for the shit he does.
So I'm not doing Dunkin' Donuts.
Like we're agreeing. He's going against it.
In real time.
No, we didn't. You just don't listen, dog.
He said he was marketable just like
y'all playing hopscotch. Y'all trying to figure out who's gonna get the bag first. Let me go first. Let me get the bag. Let me get the bag. No, it's my bag. He made this bag for me.
He knows he's wrong.
This is my bag, which y'all both can.
I didn't agree.
So what did he say?
I didn't agree.
What did I? Who was it?
You said he was just as marketable.
Can you listen? Say it again. What did you say?
You said he was just as marketable as Russell Westbrook. I said hell no.
Okay.
And then you said why?
So
why he's marketable? You just don't listen sometimes. It's okay.
Before we move on to mostly fans,
I didn't agree. He was agreeing with you. I wasn't agreeing.
Before we move on to mostly fans, in an effort to protect the Gills Arena bag, Dick's Sporting Goods, a fine establishment. Get all your sporting good needs.
I hope it leaks from your fucking shoe.
I swear to God. I swear I hope they. You hope it on the workshop.
Oh, just on the work release.
Ain't nothing but water in there.
Ain't nothing but water. Ain't no champagne. Champion. No. God damn it! Don't give him that name.
Championship Charles, Cemetery Larry.
Charles, your lunch is ready.
Charles in charge. All right.
I gotta ask y'all something because y'all play in this thing. Why does AD and Embiid, why are they on the floor so much? Why do they fall on the ground?
Because they're goofy.
Have you ever seen big men fall that much?
Not that much.
Never.
Why?
They ain't got no balance. They goofy.
But how? Like I'm like,
AD's a little dude who got big.
Right, that's what I said. AD ain't even supposed to be that tall. He grew. He had a growth spurt, so he out there dangling. Like,
You can see the still. I mean, it's wobbly.
Yeah.
It's wobbly.
He just dangling.
It's like they're not playing strong when they need to play strong. Right? It's like they're always. It's like you know how guards. Yeah. Right? We're coming in like jump, trying to get hit and doing. It's like they're trying to get a foul, and they're not going up strong for that play. They're going in with the ideal of getting fouled.
Trying to sell the call by falling.
Like me, I'm hitting the floor, and you ever play with Antonio Daniels? And he lived on the floor because he's trying to get fouled the whole time. So he's coming in wild. It seems that's how they're playing. They're playing with a wilder style, trying to force fouls. And when they don't get it, motherfucker move it out of the way. Here you go.
could you play in today's game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't have y'all back. They don't have y'all back there anymore. They don't have Shaq.
Could you play?
I could play. I'd be up here talking about why I didn't make the All-Star team. Like you can't touch me, and I go to the basket. And y'all gonna buy me food at Ruth's Chris? Man.
A delicious restaurant.
Y'all gonna buddy up after?
Buddy up after.
Dude, I literally had Oakley throwing things at me at a nightclub one time, and I was like, I'm gonna have to punch him and run. And it ain't gonna work, but I'm gonna have to. Like I said, I don't know if we could play in today's game, but I know the fact that y'all let 7'4" people shoot threes, I think my coaches would have stopped practice, made us run suicides. That's the thing when you go back and forth the line.
I was in 2000.
Oh, that's right. Sometimes I don't get it. I see it. You was always this big, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you born like that. So I don't came out like that.
Super up.
Came out like that.
I don't know, man. I see it differently. And when I watch it, and I hear it too, right? I hear when people talk about as if they're taking one piece and putting it there, and that one piece is going to perform right every time. If you don't have a bench and somebody to come in and light fires, you're not going to get it done.
Do you think that it's bad for the game not to have those elements of a big man that plays traditional big man basketball instead of the 7'3", 4, 7-footer shooting threes, changing the dynamic of what the spacing used to be?
Yeah.
Inside out. Playing inside out was a thing because it was an advantage for the team who could do it the most efficiently.
We were blessed that we had Bill Laimbeer, because Bill Laimbeer would lay wood on somebody, grab, pause.
Rebound. No Diddy.
No, Diddy.
That's why y'all are looking at me. I'm minding my business.
He's seen you.
I really hope.
He's seen you.
What over here?
I was just confused.
He's seen you.
We can't use the no Diddy on this no more. I told you that's more of a physical thing.
Okay, so now
he would play physical, grab rebounds, but if you didn't play him, he would shoot a three.
Yep.
So that was a technique, and I guess that technique has moved on. But I think about this. I think about the way you play. I mean, y'all are the last of that era. Now everybody is playing exactly like you guys set up the blueprint. If you're in between and you can't shoot a three and dunk on a 7-footer, you can't play in the league.
Yeah, facts.
The lead has changed.
So I was around when he can take credit for it or we can blame him for it. Shaquille O'Neal is the reason the game is the way it is today, right? But nobody realized that. When you could not guard him with 1, 2, or 3 people, right? Think about 93, 94 when he was becoming who he was. Think about all the big men that came into the league that were 5s that said, yeah, I'm going to the 4.
I did.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I came in and I'm playing for Miami. And you know, I started losing my hair, so I started growing these little twists, like trying to get the last bit. And we walked in and he said, no, we all gonna be bald, we're gonna be a team. And I shaved my head, and Shaq still gave us 20 and 20. And Ronnie Cycli got the Shakita flu. You know what that is? Every time Shaq plays, he can the itis. And I was like, God, this kid is amazing. And you can't foul him all the time. And yeah, he did change how everybody else moved. But you know who else? I was amazed you used to score so much. Like, I would have hit, somebody would have really hit you back in the day. Like the way you score, and then, yeah, you would have.
I loved it though.
You would
see. I played football, so I love aggression. The reason that it was easy for me is because I was more fortunate than everyone. We didn't have a scoring big, so I was kind of like Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Where the offense was generated between the guards, so Antoine Jameson, Larry Hughes, Richard Jefferson. We didn't pass the ball to Eric Dampier, and then Antoine Jameson was a pick and pop guy before there was a pick and pop guy. Right, so when we did pick and roll, it was pick and pop or take it, because we didn't have to wait for the offense, pass it to the big man, get out of there. So my second year, coach was like, all right, we're gonna run 2 plays for the big man, and then guards take over. So I became a scorer versus somebody like Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, Dave Robinson. He has to throw the ball. So I was more of an attack mode, and it was gonna be hard to get me out of that.
Why don't you coach?
Exactly.
Why don't you put your hat in to become the Laker head coach?
Exactly.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Don't give that face like you ain't thought about it.
Yeah.
Don't give that face like you ain't
Because
thought about
I'm not even gonna pretend that coaching is an easy thing, right? You know, like being able to do the plays and stuff there, it's more than that, right? It's a practice game plan, right? Subs, egos, right? Because I'm one of those as I would probably have a whole bunch of motherfuckers mad at me.
Right.
Because I'm not the old coach that sit there and got the blueprint. All right, we're gonna sub you in with 3 minutes left. It's like, oh, he giggling. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that.
This motherfucker going over here throw bottle pop like because even in like when we're playing, you've walked into a locker room and you sat there and a teammate came in there and you be like, he ain't got it today.
For sure.
I would be looking at the game from there. I'd be sitting there watching mannerisms. How he warming up? Yeah, right. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be the reason that I'm not playing somebody and I'm messing up the contract. I don't want to be responsible for that.
I went to the Brooklyn Nets Pacers game in New York, I think in March or something, April or March. And I was watching, you know, I walk up to Carlisle, and he was Chuck Daly's mentor, mentee. And he was like, Chuck said, you get 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 fouls. And I go, and we'd win. I said, do not, I said, I had to fight for those 6 points, and it would tap ins, because Isaiah was not throwing me the rock at all. But when I watch it, I watch even the warm-ups, man. When I watch them come out and they're doing their warm-up piece, I watch KD do it with those spins, like I saw, like him, but I watch him shoot from all the spots he's gonna shoot in. I saw everybody else looking to see if their side piece came in. Oh, she got the seats. Oh.
Yeah, see, that's...
Yeah, I see that, yeah. I would be highly upset.
Very important.
Yeah,
that's why I said I can't be a coach, because I'm looking at everything, right? It's film, I'm watching how you on a plane. Like, even though I'm that player, I'm still judging you off of that, right? And then I'm one of those guys, like if the starters ain't getting it in, I'm the one, Bones Highland, get in there. Let me see what you got.
Yeah. I say, what about the correction?
Yeah.
To me, it's like, when you see it, you can see it, and you can allow it to occur and develop into bad habits, right? But for me, it's always correction before the storm comes. And if you see these things during warm-ups, that means that they've been doing this shit in practice, right? So this is a correction in practice where I'm going to let everyone know, if I see you in here bullshitting, don't even be looking over at me wondering why you ain't playing. This happens for preparation. Our preparation is gonna dictate our success. Our success is gonna dictate your paycheck, nigga. Do you wanna get paid? And take this shit serious. Cause I don't wanna have to be the one to blame because you're not getting paid, cause you're not getting no playing time, because I'm looking at your mannerisms, cause you don't wanna take this shit serious.
That's the first thing. That would be my.
Maybe you should be a coach.
What I'm saying, that'd be my first speech.
You want me to coach, guys?
My first speech would be like, hey man, how many of y'all wanna be max players? Everybody raise their hand. Do y'all know what it takes? Probably not, because y'all not. But look, you know what I mean?
You can't be sarcastic.
I know, but you know what I mean? But because that's the reality part of it, right?
You don't want to fight.
That's what makes it. You know, like the fact that you're not. I mean, that's. But
I mean,
do y'all know what Steph and LeBron do? Right? Do you know what KD does? If you don't, this is what they do. They're taking 1,000 shots a day. They're not going to the club every city we go to. They in the gym working out 3-4 times a day. That's what they do, right? Y'all first bus, second bus. Max players, there's no second bus. They don't know what the second bus look like. They don't know what it smells like. Because they've been in the gym since 3 o'clock.
Even the first bus.
Y'all got buses? Different buses?
Yeah, first and second bus. Shit, I think they got third bus now.
There shouldn't be no third bus. I don't know what the second bus look like because I was in a cab.
Young players. Young players get there early on the first bus. Second players, vets players, they get there a little bit after.
See, I was told that I had to take a cab.
I'm about to say.
I had to take a cab and get there 3-4 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
So that's all I knew, 3 or 4 o'clock. There was no first. I had to get there before everybody to get all my things. So that's all I know. So I got to see. I'm a rookie trying to get on the court, being punished. In my mind, I'm being punished. Fucking here doing line drills and all that stuff. But I'm seeing Kobe Bryant here. I'm seeing Steve Nash. I'm seeing Ray Allen. Oh, this is the time the superstars come.
Yep.
Oh. Yep. I'm seeing this is when the superstars work out. And I'm watching my play when the rest of the team come in, and I'm sitting here and they sitting there, they shot going, they doing this, they can't get a rhythm. And I'm looking down there, Kobe in the back, he ain't coming out because he already did his shit.
Yep.
That's what it is. So when I'm telling kids you want to be a max, then you got to fucking work like one. Because I'm telling you, I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to be on your ass where you got to take 1,000 shots. You should already want to do that.
Mm-hmm. And it's
you should already want to do that. Like, I don't understand, players, look, they giving fucking money out. Right?
What are you gonna do?
260.
Because your kid is great. I watched your kid
86.
become great.
86.
What you gonna do when he relaxes?
The same thing I said. Hey, I be like this. He be sitting there playing video games, and I be like, "You real good at this game, and you put a lot of hours in, huh? Yeah. You look like $100 million dude." He's like, "What that mean?" Because if you was bad at this game, that means you on the court. That dude that's sitting on the court, not on these games, that's $300 million right there. The time you spending 4-5 hours in here when you could have got 4,000-5,000 shots. And I be telling them, it takes 1 hour on a shooting machine at 3 seconds to take 1,000 shots. You spent an hour on here where your ass could have been Steph Curry out there.
Yep. Yeah, that's a bar.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and, hey man, we need to go to the gym. You should know.
Your sister was out there.
Yeah, you should know.
Yeah.
I be saying it. I say your little brother wake up at 5:30 every morning.
That's a bar.
So, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, you should be training for Kyrie. You gotta guard Kyrie. I said, you at the age where you gotta face Luka.
Yep.
You gotta face Jalen Green. You gotta go against Brunson, motherfucker, Shea. So I don't know who you think you training for, but they whooping your ass. I told him yesterday, I said, Jalen Green right now, they stopped when? 30 days ago? 40 days ago?
Yeah, probably 40.
He works out 3 times a day right now. He in the gym 3 times a day going hard. I said, he's been done only 30 days and he's 3 times a day already. How you think you match it up to that dude right now? You better get real. I'm just being real. That's who you gotta face.
Yeah,
you over here thinking about Chatsworth, Fear Kane kid. The fuck them. Shit, that's who you gotta call.
My boy Michael Christian and I, he would be like, we would be at the club, And Joe Dumars said, it's good, 8 o'clock in the gym. And we'd be like, yeah, we'd be there. And we would literally put our stuff in the back and get there at 6 and sleep in the car. So Joe would knock on the door, because we wasn't gonna go home and make it back up. Boy, 12, and Joe would work out 4 hours, put on a suit, and then go to his office. I go, what does he do? And then he became the president. And I was like, oh, obviously what I didn't know. I didn't know what to do.
We're both saying his skills would have been more honed in. So think about an independent guy. An independent guy doesn't have access to the major label, the singing, the engineers, the producers,
studio,
the singing coaches, all the vocal coaching, all that stuff, right? They're raw talent. Yeah, it's raw talent, right? So these are the guys like a Drake, Rihanna, Jay-Z, all these guys mainstream. They're killing it because they've mastered recording artists. You're independent on raw talent. So the hypothetical is, imagine if I had what they had.
Okay, but
that's the hypothetical.
We get that,
but you're not. But as an independent, you're not better than these guys based on your numbers. Your raw talent is your raw talent.
But that's what we're saying. If you're Drake and you're Hove, and I'm an independent.
Well, why can't he be Drake?
Okay, you can be Drake or because you're light-skinned.
No, I'm good.
But what I'm saying is,
at the end,
thank you. If you got six Grammys, you have 5 Grammys. I have 4 Grammys being independent. I've sold more records than you and did. Like I might not have the most number 1s like you guys, but the fact that I have 1 less than you, more sold albums, more, and I don't have a.
This is a great analogy.
A push behind me. Why am I not the greatest?
Because you're
if you got you guys have the advantage.
You're missing the
I'm
point.
The one that's at the disadvantage, but I'm on the same road as
We're
y'all.
missing the point, though. We're all interchangeable because if you take Kobe and Mike and put them in the independent market like you did LeBron, their sales will go out the blue.
We don't know. No,
that's not hypothetical. So Michael Jordan without the triangle,
he's going home again.
He goes home. He goes home every time. But look, he is the NBA's leading scorer of all-time history. He goes past 40,000.
He doesn't win a championship. That's what.
Right. So if the championships don't matter, if LeBron's 4 and Mike's 6, and we're talking about raw talent should give him more, that means that if Mike doesn't get 6,
it's not give him more.
But if Mike doesn't get 6, but he breaks all the records that LeBron has broken,
then he would be LeBron. And you would be
you're trying to say that LeBron is where he's supposed to be. And if Kobe doesn't go into the triangle and he comes in as a raw talent and never sees the triangle office, the hypothetical is, man, Kobe could be 40,000 points in the league. He could do the same thing.
You're switching.
I'm interchanging all of the pieces because LeBron is no different because he's an independent. And you're trying to say, well, if he had this?
No, you're saying if he had this.
Okay, so what are you saying?
I'm saying since he doesn't have this,
he's number 3 still.
No, since he doesn't have it, that's what makes him so raw and better to us.
But
because he didn't have the system.
He didn't have it. He didn't have it.
But he's number 3.
You see what I'm saying? So we said like he didn't have it. Figure it out.
If I'm boxing, if I fight Mayweather right now, right? Before this fight, what should it be? An ass whooping. If I take him all the way to decision, right? Who won? Who really won that fight?
Are the metrics?
Right? If I don't have no personal training, I don't have no gym.
If you don't knock him out, Gil. If you don't
it ain't about me knocking him out.
You're talking about Floyd. If Floyd takes him 12, and that's all you're winning on is taking him to 12 because boxing is a punch stat. I just got to go in here and win on the numbers and win on the card. But I'm Mike Tyson and I'm knocking these niggas out because this is what they came to see. Fighting, boxing, knockouts. But I'm 50-0 because I've never challenged myself to do anything more than win on points.
Ooh. But I don't. But
are you saying?
But what is the analogy? What is this analogy?
Is the challenge of your skill set being a skill set not based on how many championships, how many points. It's I'm this good and I can work in any scenario, independent
we don't know,
or not.
We don't know. You're trying to blend it. Your take was this. If LeBron James had Michael Jordan and Kobe's triangle, he would have more championships.
No, I said his skill set would be enhanced.
His skill set would be enhanced. Okay.
I believe he would have more championships.
You believe he have more championships? His skill set would be enhanced. We're saying, well, okay, if you have them 3 without this beautiful system, how good is he?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
if he didn't have that,
but we don't know what the other 2 look.
It don't matter.
Yes, it does.
You're the one making the analogy.
But I'm not making. I would make that analogy. I would make that analogy. I would say, well, then Kobe and Mike without the system
wouldn't have the skill.
Look just as good as LeBron.
But you're not even saying LeBron looks good. You have them in front. LeBron is the one getting fucked up.
I'm not saying LeBron looks good.
No. What we're saying is, if you take LeBron and put him in a system and take these guys out, then you will be saying fuck LeBron and fuck.
No, I would not. How you just saying that I would say that because you think that I don't like LeBron. I'm saying LeBron.
Well, I've been watching the show. You don't.
Okay, listen. I literally say LeBron's skill set would enhance if he had X, Y, Z.
That means if they didn't have it,
he likes some deep.
No, what I'm saying. So if you're saying if LeBron had it, he will have these skills. That means since they have it. And you're saying if they didn't have, you got to take away their skill.
I'm not taking.
You have to take away the skill,
bro. I'm saying that the comparables of being the greatest. If Mike is the greatest, and Kobe's a mirror image of the greatest, the skill set beyond that is.
My bad. Whoops. Whoopsie. See here. I'm gonna go stream on my other channel, and I'm gonna play some Apex. So, yeah. I'll see you guys there.